communion. Yes, yes. Once again, good morning. It's on minutes to the hour of 11, and it's time to run you through our national dailies. We tag this segment newspaper review. Yes, I'm not the only one in the studio. I'm Kayode Ezekiel. I'll be the host for this section, and I have Sheyi with me in the house. Sheyi, good morning.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to newspaper review today again.
Okay, she will also be standing in here as our producer for the day. And with me also in the studio, I have Sandra. Sandra, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Nigeria. Good
Yes,
morning.
straight to the business of the day. Let me start by introducing this segment with the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Of course, the federal government begins probe of adulterated fuel imports. Also, sorry about that. We have to take that one again. Suppliers of adulterated fuel must face the law, says the Nigerian President Buhari. The story for this says NNPC names defaulting importers. IPMAN direct members to compile inventory of affected customers. Reps call for probe of NNPC, Sun, and others. And the story for this says, on first scarcity, NATO threatens to withdraw services. All this jungle news. Well, you can read more on the 6th and the 7th page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And it continues. Power must shift to the south in 2023. Ethnic nationalities insist. Well, I pray it does. On the 3rd page of that newspaper, and you grab a copy of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. CBN to stop sale of forex to banks in 2022. This is from the governor of the CBN. That's Emefiele. Well, 18 Sanfara Assembly members vote for removal of deputy governor. Well, it is well. Maybe it's as a result of political engagement by the governor that the deputy governor is not decamping with the governor. Well, it is well, whichever way, God will settle their matter. It's on the 3rd page of that newspaper too. On Osun 2022, APC screens Oyetola Lasu Adeoti. Well, that's APC within Osun territory. On the 2nd page of that newspaper, Boko Haram insurgency will end by 2023.
Okay.
As Zulum talking there, Borno State Governor. It's on the 27th page of that newspaper. Military gunships kill 37 bandits in Niger. 1 soldier dies in Kaduna. On the 26th page of that newspaper, and on the pictorial display, I have 2 policemen. Yes, the pictorial display. I have 2 policemen, 2 civilians killed as robbers attack Billion Fan in Ibadan. It was bloody yesterday.
Yes, it was a very sad incident yesterday in this country.
It is well. It's on the 27th page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. And I have this. Don't interfere with Nigerian politics. Buhari warns diplomats. So I didn't know Nigerians.
Barry is always coming out for them.
It is well. It's on the 2nd page of that newspaper. Court orders Ibadan Baales to stop wearing crowns.
Okay.
And coronet.
Final.
And coronet. Yes. Okay.
Inside the court.
Not inside the court.
You're going to read more on the 29th page of that newspaper.
Like chiefs, they wear crowns.
Yeah,
so
I'm
the
saying.
court ordered them to stop.
They are not kings. They are just bad. They are. I don't want to call them
Chiefs.
sub-kings.
That's what I say, chiefs. You know.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
they're called
bad.
chiefs.
They are even augmented.
But why would they wear their cap?
It's not cap.
Crown.
Crown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kwara explains takeover of Shunga Farm by Amcon. Well, it is well. It's on the 25th page of that. And then I have this to be the last content. The NURTW boss, 4 others arrested as crisis hits union in Lagos. Lately, not some weeks ago. You know what happened on the island there. I pray it gets settled anytime soon. So it's on the 27th page of the Nigerian Tribune newspaper. Grab a copy and be informed.
Yes, and on the Nigerian News Direct, I have here on the front page why PMS blended with methanol not harmful to vehicles. This is according to the investigation that he carried out. And you get the story on page 2 of the Nigerian News Direct. And NDLEA intercept 40,250 kg codeine worth 2 billion naira at Lagos ports. Jesus Christ. You get you get the story on page it's tiny. You get a story on page 3. And methanol blended PMS reps order NPC to suspend importers on page 2 of Nigerian News Direct. And I remain aspirant to beat, says Oyetola, the governor of Osun State. Page 3 of the Nigerian News Direct. And here, 245 rural road grading. Osun Algon Chair. Abiodun louds geometric progression across council. And 2023 presidency, Sanwo-Olu urges APC leaders to unite for Tinubu. Okay, you get the story on page 3. That get me confused. CBN engages banks on a $200 billion non-oil export revenue initiative in 5 years. You get that on page 3 of Nigerian News Direct. And I think, just grab a copy and read through the stories that are there.
Okay, I have This Nigeria.
Okay.
On the front page, I have connected for the blame game. Buhari blood hots. Rapper demand important suspension of
companies
of the company involved in the importations. Pardon me. NNPC condemn MRS says the marketers. 3 other reports responsible for the adopted fuel. 2023. Okay, you can see that one on page 4. Yes. 2023 saw Olu APC leader to support for Tinubu. Tinubu. You can see that one on page 6 of that newspaper. ASU straight students on planning strike.
Yeah, ASU synthesizes a student on planning
strike. You can see that one still on page 6 or still on that daily This Nigeria. Ibadan robbers attack polling van, kill policemen, civil. Oh Jesus. Okay, you can see that one on page 9. Still the story. All right. After 12 days, amending election action remain unsigned. Okay, sorry.
Okay, I think let me get that. After 12 days, amended Electoral Act remains unsigned. It says President consulting. Jega rep orders kick. Okay, he's on page 6.
More pages of that. Okay, we have the final one on that. Military uncovered destroy
ISWAP.
Destroy app.
No, ISWAP.
ISWAP, okay. ISWAP bomb fatal kill 120 local foreign fights. Robbers 50s arrest 50 in 3 weeks. You can get that one on page 5 of This Nigeria. Grab a copy of This Nigeria and read more interested stories.
Yes, let me quickly run through the Blueprint newspaper, and I have this to be the most prominent content from that page. I have on adulterated fuel importation, sanction importers, providers. Buhari orders NNPC. Well, the story for this says Ohando MRS Emadeb Duke Oil responsible. This is from Kiari. Count us out. Emadeb absorbs self. Fingers Britannia. Britannia you. Olua. It's another oil company. Everybody is trying to cast the blame on
MRS.
That's what is happening. Of course, Emadeb is an oil is a particular oil producer in the country.
Okay.
The oil
Importer.
producers. Is he importer?
The MRA.
No.
Okay.
Emadeb
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
absorbs self.
Okay.
Fingers Britannia you. That's another one. Well, it's what I say is NNPC moves up low spec PMS, tackles queues. It's on the 15th page, and I have this reps launch probe won't create punished. Where it is well. I pray they do that. It's on the 9th page of that newspaper Blueprint, and I have this on electoral bill. President in dialogue with Malami, others. This is presidency. You know, the other time we were saying there is a difference between the president and the presidency. Now it's so evident here. Well, let's avoid implosion at APC convention. Presidential aspirant cautions. Okay, let me take that again. I think I didn't observe the slight pause. Let's avoid implosion at APC convention. Presidential aspirant cautions.
Okay.
Okay. Ex-governor Abdul Karim's position way out on party crisis. It says a group that's on APC crisis. And I have this. You can read more. You can read that one on the 13th page of that newspaper. Southern women back Yari as chairperson or chairman. Oh, it is well. That's on the leadership. It is well. On the 5th page of that newspaper, you will see that news. On the 7th page, I have 3 Fed killed in Ibadan as robbers hijack bullion van. We said it already. So on the 22nd page of the Blueprint newspaper, CBN to hand forex sales to commercial banks in 2022. On the 8th page, Committee of Pro Councillors fought ASUS plan strike. Where it is on the 22nd page too, NASC cries out over circulation substandard vegetable seeds. On Ikoyi breeding collapse, Korean vows to sanction site engineers. If now we have an ellipsis, which means story ship or no story. It is well. It's on the 23rd page of that is why you will see, and I have this to be the last content there. On the 9th page of the Blueprint newspaper, Kano to attract foreign investments via compulsory insurance. Well, I don't know how that would work out. You know, in Nigeria we are so good with itemizing and should I say manufacture policies. You understand? But to execute those policies could be something else.
Yes.
It is well. You can grab a copy of the Blueprint newspaper and be informed.
Okay, let's go to New Telegraph. I have here Buhari in dilemma over electoral bill, says the presidency. Says president in consultation with AGF, critical stakeholders, Electoral Act amendment done in national interest, Rev'd, re-amended bill good, manageable for coming polls, says Jega. Story on page 2 and page 4 of the New Telegraph. And CBN moves to court forest supply to banks. Yeah, it's on the page. It's on the front page, and the continuation on page 3 of the New Telegraph. And on 5G MTN, Mafab pay $507.8 million license fee. Yeah. You get the story.
Just for the license.
Just for the license. You get it for 5G.
Okay.
You get the story on page 8 of the New Telegraph newspaper. And now 6 end to flight delays. Meet airlines, NCAA, others. I can see that very well, but you get the story on page 4. And on insurgency will be over, says Zulum, in 2023. Yes, you get the story is on page 2. And government kills 7 police men, 10 civilians in Enugu, Oyo. Yes, you get a story on page 6 and page 29 respectively. So, and on 2023, power must shift to the south. Ethnic nationalities. Okay, you get a story on page 8. Yeah. Afenifere expresses support for Akere Dolu. Yes, try my best. The story is on page 8 of the New Telegraph newspaper. And global terrorism, ISIS expanding in Nigeria, 6 others, says UN. Get a story on page 27. Says African now terror groups. Says African now terror groups epicenter. Okay, African is now the epicenter of terror groups. That is what they're trying to say here. So Rev'd to probe NNPC, SON, customs, others, as Buhari orders agencies to hold toxic fuel merchants, others liable. NNPC promises remedial action on defaulting importers. Page 3, page 8, and page 26. And the study says prenatal ultrasound could spot early autism signs. Yeah, you have to read this for your safety. This is for this is for why you guys why what happened?
Nothing.
This is
No,
for
you said for your safety.
yes. I wanted it for women out there. You understand?
Okay.
And
I thought you were
expectant.
saying that. That's why I laughed.
For expectant mothers, and also just read through. Prenatal ultrasound could spot early autism signs.
Nice.
You get the story on page 26 of New Telegraph newspaper. That's all I have for here.
I don't know whether Sandra still have.
Yeah, I have Al Jazeera Nigeria Friday. On the front liner, I can see date fuel. Count us out. MRS oil. Oh, they're still blaming that. Blame NNPC subscribe Don Oil. I think that's what she tried to say. Is it Doom or Doom Oil?
Which one is that?
Al Jazeera Friday.
Okay.
On the done. Okay. World media against when you get there, we'll go back to that place. Okay. One the media against on the reports. Rep order investigation of regard agencies. You can see all those things on page 7 of Al Jazeera. Coming down. There's something she read about Boko Haram thing. Okay, now insecurity. Boko Haram terrors to end in 2023. They are trying to. They are going to end in 2023. So from 2023, we are having freedom. Okay, you can see that one on page 11 of that newspaper. FCT council pull order the vote to order to vote to rape multiple. You can see that one on page 10. CBN introduced 200 round fix. Please.
Yeah, we've read about the news. Yes, CBN introduces RT200 forest program to improve dollar supply.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
still on that. Okay, on that page. Now you can see that one on page 25. On page 11, we are almost read almost all the paper. The robbers attack the pluvium, so we have gone through that one. We can see another one. Election bill Buhari in content with
stakeholders.
in content with stakeholder.
Yes.
As INEC.
No, we've read it before. Like he's having consultations with stakeholders. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Just grab your copy of Al Jazeera Nigeria Friday and you read back to me. You see a lot of interesting story there to fill your day.
Yeah, that's the extent we will go this morning on this particular segment. Yes, until we come your way again tomorrow. Thank you, Sheyi, a producer and also a presenter. And I have, as I've said, I have Sandra. Sandra, thanks for your time. I'm Kayode Ezekiel. You can follow us on our social media platforms on Facebook, Lagoonradio.Ng, on Instagram, Lagoonradio.Ng. Yes, you can reach out to us on Twitter too. The government has lifted the ban. Thank you. Thanks for your time. See you tomorrow. Okay. You see you tomorrow on Monday.
No, you'll be the only one to be here tomorrow. So definitely they will see you.
Okay.
On Monday.
You will hear another voice, another Yoruba voice soon. Don't worry. Oragba will be live anytime soon. Abby?
I'm not sure.
Oh, we're not sure.
You're not sure. See you. Bye for now.
This